Okay, I'm on my way back. We're on our way back to our hotel right now.
Continue on I-90 east for about 13 miles.
Anyway, I just tried to make a return at MAC that I got from online. I was under the impressions that if you bought a product online, you could return it at a freestanding MAC. First of all, my problem isn't the fact that I couldn't make the return. My problem is the fact that when the associate came to help me, she had a good attitude when she thought I was gonna purchase something right then and there. As soon as I said I have a return, her whole attitude changed. Do you have your receipt with you? I mean, like, what the hell is this service? What is this MAC? Like, I'm going to tell you guys which MAC this is so you don't shop there. It's in Cleveland.
Westlake, to be precise.
Westlake. It's the one in Westlake. The one in the outdoor mall. Please. And if for some crazy reason anybody from this store is watching this, you guys' service is crap. Do you understand that? You do not speak to a customer like that. I work in customer service, and I will never tell a customer that has never been our policy when it clearly states online that is your policy. I understand that it's inconvenient to make a return online that did not come from your store, but that is not my problem. That is your problem. That is your company's problem. And what you did is you lost out on a customer, because not only was I going to return, I wasn't even going to return. I was going to exchange, and I was going to buy more stuff. So, please, if you live in the Cleveland area, next time you go in there, if you could just get a slight attitude with them, that would be great. That was the most awful service. It's condescending, and they want to make you feel like an idiot, like you don't know what you're doing. I know exactly what I'm doing, and whenever...
You know who else is to blame? That first customer service person you talked to on the phone. They should have told you, but you know, they should have told you that maybe, because apparently after we called today, they said that
some Macs have a right to decline online purchases.
They should have told you that so that you would have checked.
It was wrong of them. You know what I mean? But there's a different way for them to handle in the store without making the customer feel like crap. Pick up a camera and talk about it. You know what I mean? There's a different way to handle this. They were just so rude, condescending, treating you like you don't know what you're talking about. I do know what I'm talking about. Okay? And it takes nothing for them to make that return. I work in customer service. I know it takes nothing to make that return. They just don't want to, which makes the customer service even worse. And then they're gonna, as soon as you start treating me like I don't know what I'm talking about, then I get mad. And then they're gonna start saying that black women are angry or you have an attitude. I don't have an attitude. I'm trying to explain something to you and you're treating me like I'm an idiot. I'm gonna treat you like you're an idiot too. So we're even. This just got me so mad. This just got me so mad. I really don't want to let it ruin our night. And I'm not going to let it ruin our night. I'm just going to let it go after I did this. But maybe venting was going to be good enough for me so that I could just let it go. I hate bad customer service because I strive to always give other people good customer service.
I can agree with you because I noticed that too nowadays.
The worst thing is that sometimes these people, they even want you at the end. I'm not saying this instant, but some people give you, at restaurant for example, they give you crappy customer service and then they have the audacity to expect a tip. And then when you don't give a tip, they take a picture of your receipt and put it online, talking about she didn't leave a tip. Why did I not leave a tip? That's the question. Why didn't I leave a tip? You cannot expect to do your job half-ass and expect people to give you gratuity for that. Gratuity, the word gratuity, do people even understand what that means? Gratuity, gratitude. I have to be grateful to you for your service. If I'm not grateful, you ain't getting shit. That's the whole point of it.
Up here.
Anyway, I think it just makes me mad because when I'm at work, I hate for somebody to leave out feeling a certain way. You know what I mean? If I know somebody drove far to come to my store or to do something, I make sure they leave either with a plan of what they're gonna do an answer.
Some kind of a solution.
Yeah, some type of a solution. Don't leave people leaving angry, pissed off, writing bad reviews. This is where the bad reviews came from. I'm just saying, I strive to give good service, and I expect no less when I go somewhere. I expect good service. That should be expected. And if you do not give me good service, I will call managers, I will write reviews, and I will bash you to anyone that I know. That's just how it works. Good business works on reference. I don't care that Mac is a multi-million-dollar company. There are some Macs that I know that have closed down because their employees just aren't good. And this company, Mac, is known. I'm gonna tell you, 50% of Macs that I've gone to, Chris, they all have this attitude. They're known for this attitude. It's like it's bred in them. That when people walk in, you have to treat them like they're idiots unless they're gonna spend thousands of dollars. It's just like that. It's just their mentality. I can count how many times the only Mac where they were nice to me was the one at that really, really fancy mall when we were on our honeymoon. They treated you like a princess there, right? Because that was a fancy mall and they have manners. And they know that rich people come shop there.
Yeah.
I mean, they treat you like,
so I guess that's
like royalty.
That's
you have to go where the rich people go in order to get good service. If you go where the regular folks go, they treat you like you ain't shit.
There's your answer.
Anyway, I feel better already. Because I was not in a laughing mood earlier, but I feel better already. I'm good now.